All righty, guys. Welcome to DuePoint. Thank you for coming through this evening, Monday night, end of the month, total graveyard shift, so I'm glad to see you here, and thank you to all of you who've tuned in live this evening to join us. I'm back. I've been gone for 2 weeks, but I'm back. One of the guys called me today and said, Brendan, you've been gone for 2 months. And that made me feel good. I'm glad it felt like 2 months, but it was only 2 weeks. And we're back now, and we've got a crazy last 3 months of this year ahead of us here at DuePoint. We are going to be doing the most incredible things, and we're excited to be here right now doing this. We can't think of a better business to be in, and we can't think of a better business right now than DuePoint. So I'm excited to spend the next 40 minutes or so with you, running through what DuePoint is. To start with, DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. It's super important to note, we are not a company ourselves, and you might not have heard of DuePoint before, but that's all right. By the end of this presentation, you'll understand better why. We are a listed and licensed life and short-term insurance company, first founded in 1952. This is our 66th year of trading. So we're not a new business, and we're not a here today, gone tomorrow business, which we know so many of in the South African context, don't we? That's why we have such stigma when anything comes around that sounds new. We're always worried it's going to be gone by tomorrow. Well, we've been around for 7 decades now. I want you to have some confidence in that. Go and do all the research you need to do. Find us on the JSC's website under Conduit Capital, and go to the FSCA's website and find our licenses there. We are, of course, an authorized and registered financial services provider. There's our FSP license right there. Go and do the research you need to know. Know as well that we're a company made up of real people and a real building and a real everything. This is a homegrown South African company. You're not going to have to go and try and hunt for the owners of a company overseas. You're not going to have to try and find a call center that doesn't answer phones here. You can pick up the phone any day of the week, and you're going to get through to us. You can come here whenever you're in Joburg. Come to our offices, see us here, meet us here. Know that we are real people, that we are here to build wealth with you at DuePoint, and you can find us at any point in time. For those of you watching through the camera lens, I know that you're tempted to tell the person that has brought you to the screen tonight, well, I'm not going to believe in this until I see the building. Guys, you are looking at the building. As you look through the camera lens, you can see that this is quite real. We are right here in Brunson. Go to our website, you'll find our address, and you'll know that we are quite real. And that's an important thing to note because of the nonsense that is out there today. And we're constantly seeing it. I don't know if you guys saw the SABC clip that they were doing the other day. SABC3 on the news did a clip. There was the Direct Selling Association of South Africa was on, and they were talking about real direct selling companies and those that are not real, those that really steal money from South Africans. Go and see if you can find it on YouTube somewhere. It's a fantastic clip to watch as they break down what's real and what's not real in South Africa today. So what is it that we do at DuePoint? Well, we are effectively the wealth creation division of Constantia. That's what we do. We create wealth here. We don't create cash in transit. We don't do cash on the sale of goodies, because that doesn't make wealth. Wealth is the creation of a regular recurring income, one you can rely on, one that is there for your whole life, and one that creates a change in your circumstances. What we see all the time these days are companies that want you to sell something, whether they're real or not. And you've got to pick up the goodie, you've got to sell it to your friends. In that moment, you make that cash transactional value, but then it's gone. Unless you're able to sell again, you don't get any value out of it. That's not what we want to do here. At DuePoint, we create recurring monthly income, meaning you don't need to run back to your friends, but you are able to rely on an income that is coming in. Now, we do that in order to start unplugging you from the things that you are plugged into right now. One of which is debt. You all of you know it extremely well. Every one of us exists living on a platform of debt. It's the bridge between what we earn and what we need to survive our expenditure in South Africa. But I think you guys can see that that bridge is starting to collapse right now. As the things of our economy are going really haywire at the moment, we're all in a position where we cannot afford things. We can't control our income. We're not able to tell our bosses we want increases or promotions. We just aren't. And we can't control what's happening in our economy. 5 petrol increases in 1 year. 5. Out of control. It's how they tax the poor. It's how government taxes the poor. They increase the petrol price. Everyone's got to pay it. And it affects food, it affects clothes, and of course transport. At the end of the day, it's the best form of tax for politicians. And we've had 5 in 1 year. None of us had a vote in that. None of us was able to control it. And here at DuePoint, we want to put you back in control. We've got to get you to unplug. from this bridge of debt that you're creating, that is ultimately going to collapse in on you. We want you to replace it with wealth, wealth that you can control, wealth that is reliable and steadfast. If we can do that, we've achieved our primary objective here at DuePoint. Our secondary objective, of course, is to get South Africans benefiting again from the financial services sector. It is a massively regulated sector, arguably the most regulated in the country, and as a result, 99% of South Africans are not involved in it. We believe here at DuePoint we've opened that window to let you back into what is one of the largest sectors in the economy of South Africa today. With those two objectives put together, we created what we call the DuePoint system. The DuePoint system allows you as an individual to contract with us as a wealth engineer. As a wealth engineer, you're given one task, the simple task of connecting people to us. We're not selling, we're not marketing, we're not advising, we're not any of that nonsense. You're given one task here at DuePoint. We just want you to connect people to us. If you're able to connect people to us, you allow us to expand and penetrate the market better. We're able to then, as DuePoint, facilitate the purchase of our products and create revenue. When we're able to create revenue, we're now able to create a recurring, reliable income for you. You see, like I said, we don't sell goodies here. You're not going to find any milkshakes or potions or tablets or stainless steel pots or whatever here, or toiletries. We've seen it all. Because here, you cannot create a recurring income off of the back of those things. What we use here are financial services and lifestyle products that run on debit order systems, automatic debit order systems, which raise every month without you having to get involved. You don't have to run back to your friend and beg them to buy the thing again. The debit order raises. And when it raises successfully, your income comes in. You can forecast your income. You can budget on it. You can use it for leverage. That is what we create here. Folks, this is not an employment opportunity. We do not put you in the responsible seat of having to come here at 9 o'clock in the morning and leave at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. No, we give you independence in the system, independence to create your own income when and how you want to, and the independence to build teams here. One of the biggest objections to DuePoint is I don't have time. I don't have time to do this. Everybody feels like they're very special. They've got great titles or busy jobs or whatever, and they don't have time. Guys, if you go and watch anything out there on great leadership, on success, they'll tell you that the greatest excuse for not being a good leader, for not succeeding, is I don't have time. But we know that, and we understood that because this is a South African company, a company built in the South African context. And so we built the system to give you the freedom to be able to leverage others and to build what we call channels or teams of individuals to create wealth for you even while you sleep. This is a 24-hour-a-day income generating tool that we put in your hands here at DuePoint. And it doesn't cost you a cent to be a wealth engineer at DuePoint. There are no startup costs. Because we don't sell products, there's no starter box of goodies you're going to have to buy, or starter guides or manuals. The cost of training here, and we give world-class training. If any of you were watching Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, you would have seen what I mean by world-class training that we give you at DuePoint for free. There is no cost monthly. There's no admin fee or sales fee, marketing fee. There are no costs for being involved in the DuePoint system. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you're automatically a wealth engineer. You can use this tool without any financial burden on you. So again, we tackle what the problems are out there. Why do we not want to join new things? Because they always take our money. Why is there a whole episode on SABC3 about this? Because there are companies out there that take your money. Here at DuePoint, we don't take your money. We have designed the system to grant you that freedom here. You also don't require any specific educational qualification. Why? Because you don't sell, you don't advise, you're not intermediaries, you're not brokers, you're not financial agents of ours, and none of these things. You've got just one task, the one task of connecting people to us. And because everybody can do it, everybody is now in a position where they can build an asset with us here, a proper asset, one that does create wealth for you. When you're able to build an asset, you're able to free yourself on a number of levels. Not only the income, but you now have something you can sell. You have something that can be sold. At DuePoint, your team can be sold to someone else. You can realize future incomes through a sales transaction here at DuePoint. In addition, when you pass away one day, if you still have your channel, it'll automatically be handed over and transferred to your children. This means that we have built generational wealth here at DuePoint. We have built something that will move from generation to generation with our ability to have a long-term view of something that is created, that is permanent in your hands here at DuePoint. Folks, we leave you with one task, the task of connecting people to us. And we do it, and we have designed it in a system that we believe is the most convenient and the most amazing in the country today. We have got rid of all the reasons why you don't like doing this business. First of all, no selling at all. You don't have to have any special kind of personality to be here. You can be a doornail of a personality and do DuePoint because you're not selling or convincing anyone to do anything. Secondly, you don't have to have any products. There's no boxes of products that you're going to carry out or carry around with you. And thirdly, you don't do any presentations at DuePoint. No more having to herd people into your room at the end of the braai, to convince them to watch a business opportunity. No, there's only two people that do the presentations here at DuePoint, and that's Rob and me. And we do these presentations and are in your pocket 24 hours a day because of the technology that we use here. We leave you with one task, simply connecting people to us. Now, how do you connect people to us? Well, there's 4 ways to do it, very easily. First way, go to our information counter afterwards or order from our client service team at info@DuePoint.net. Any one of our USB sticks, our memory sticks, they are filled with our presentations on them. They've got all the bits and pieces that you need to plug into a TV or a computer, and anytime, anywhere in the country, you plug it in, you push play, and there we are doing the presentation for you. The second way is you can come here to DuePoint's offices, to our studio, sit in our studio with us as we record these presentations, and we do them every day. Lunchtimes, night times, mornings, Monday through Saturday, we're here giving the presentation. So if you're ever in Gauteng or you're from Gauteng, come and join us here every day of the week, and we'll do a live presentation to your guests and acquaintances. The third way of connecting people to us is through our YouTube channel. It's the core, soul, and heart of this business. If you go to YouTube right now and you search DuePoint channel, you'll find every presentation we have ever done. You can go pick your favorite ones, and it means that 24 hours a day, anywhere nationwide, you're pushing play, and you've got us doing the presentation for you. People say to me, what do I say to people? How do I convince them? I say, nothing. You go, do you want more wealth? Yes, click play. If they say, I need a summary, you say, no problem, here's a summary, and you click play. If they say, no, I want to know more about the products, you go, no problem, click play. Everything you need is on our YouTube channel, so get there and use it. And then the fourth way of connecting people to DuePoint is through our live broadcasts. Just like this one, every one of our presentations, Monday through Saturday, is broadcast live across the country. If you've got a screen and an internet connection, whether it's your phone, a tablet, a TV, or a computer, no matter where you are, whether you are stuck and you can't get you, it doesn't matter. You click play on our DuePoint live button, and you are live in the room with us 7 times a week, 6 days of every week. Live in the room, full color for you and your guests. There is no excuse in building your channel with us here at DuePoint. We do it all for you. Now, as you do that, as you connect individuals to us, some of them are going to catch the vision of what we do here at DuePoint, become wealth engineers like you, and we will allocate them to you, and your channel is born. These individuals are going to go out and do the same thing. They're going to connect people to us. As they do, they become wealth engineers. We allocate them to you, and this process repeats itself and repeats itself as your channel spreads out across the country. With a channel that's now reaching across the country, we at DuePoint have the opportunity as the insurance company to come along and to facilitate the purchase of our products throughout this channel that you built. And your income is born without you having to sell a single thing. Now, what's very important to note, folks, is that this is not a pyramid scheme, it's not a Ponzi scheme, and it's certainly not a get-rich-quick scheme. We don't do that here at DuePoint. We're a 7-decade-old licensed and listed insurance company. We are audited and regulated through the teeth. Folks, this is genuine. It's a genuine income earning opportunity, which means that it comes with all the prices and all the difficulties of everything that is genuine. You know what the price was for your career. You know what the price was when you started your own business. Here at DuePoint, the price of building a channel is your time. We don't take your money, but we are going to take your time. You can't build your channel without putting something in. Here, we're going to take your time. And for those of you who are willing to put time and energy and persistence into the construction of your channel, we're able to start creating that wealth for you. We started by facilitating the purchase of our products. Our products, we've got 4 of them at the moment. The first one is our Access Wealth Plan. It's 324 Rand a month. And for 324 Rand a month, you get 2 independent products. Your first one is your very own tax-free investment account, and your second one is 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. We take 100 Rand, just 100 Rand. Guys, every now and then we get a phone call in the client service where people think it's 300 Rand. No, we take just just 100 Rand, and we put that every month into your investment accounts. That means that the real cost of this product to you is only 224 Rand a month. And for that, you've already started creating an asset for yourself, and you haven't even started building your channel with us yet. Our second product is our Wealth Guard product. It's 249 Rand a month, and for 249 Rand, you get 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. 1 million Rand, a product that is for everyone. It has no maximum age restrictions, no medical declarations or examinations, and no waiting periods. So after your first payment, you are under cover for 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. At DuePoint, we're in the business of creating wealth. If we're going to be in that business, then we need to be able to give access to everyone in South Africa to be in your teams, to be in your channels, creating wealth for themselves and you. And we do that through these products. Our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Cover. It starts at 299 Rand a month, and it too gives you two products. The first one is funeral cover. You can pick between 20 or 30,000 Rand, whether you want 5 or 10 additional family members under cover with you. And the second is 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover. This means that when the principal member passes away, instead of giving their family members a tent and 500 Rands worth of airtime, we settle 10,000 Rands worth of their debt. That's real value. That's life-changing, and it is wealth creation that we do with our products. Our fourth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. Our Wealth Points Buyers Club is not an insurance product. It is our Buyers Club. For 299 Rand a month, you get to be a part of our Buyers Club, and you get access to all of our supplies. We add new ones all the time. You have free reign to use all of them in decreasing your prices, getting the discounts, the prices, the vouchers, the special services that we have negotiated into all of our supplies. You get that from our Wealth Point supplier, from your first payment as a member with us. These are all tools in creating wealth and in reducing expenditure here at DuePoint. So people say to me, Brendan, well, how does this compare to the traditional model? Well, the traditional model, what do we do to get you to connect with us as insurance companies, as banks? Well, we spend hundreds of millions advertising to you every month. TV adverts, billboards, radios, SMS campaigns, you name it, we're advertising there to get you to connect with us. Well, here at DuePoint, we don't do that. Because what does it do? It creates a tremendous amount of cost. Who pays for all of that advertising? Well, we normally make you pay for it. We build it into the price of your products. That payment that you make for your banking fees, your funeral cover, your car insurance every month, 30 to 50% of it is the cost of next month's marketing. You're paying for it there. At DuePoint, we do a similar thing. The only difference is we do zero advertising. It's the reason why you had never heard of us before today. We use you to go out and connect individuals to us. And as a result, all that money that we would have spent on SABC and DSTV and Prime Media and all of that is now available for us to redirect to you and your channel. That is how we are put in a position to start building your wealth. And we do it, firstly, through our returns program. Our returns program pays you 27.50 Rand for every product payment that is made in your channel every month, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel that payment is made. So let's break it down. You go out, you talk to a few people, some of them become wealth engineers, and when they do, you get 27.50 Rand for their product payment multiplied by 200%. That's 55 Rand. It's 55 Rand every month for every product payment that's made. Not once off, not when you sell the pot and you get the money once. No, this is every month that payment is made, you get the 55 Rand. Now, you're in control here. You have the ability to adjust and control your income. Because if these individuals take 2 products, you now get 110 Rand every month. If they take 3, you get 165. If they take 4, you get 220 Rand every month. We don't pay for individuals, we pay for product payments. Now, these folk are going to go out and do exactly the same thing as you. They're going to talk to some of their friends. Some will become wealth engineers. When they do and pay for their product, you get 27.50 Rand multiplied by 200%. Again, 55 Rand for every product payment every single month. Folks, we have created here a tool that you can leverage at any point in the day, any point in the week, at no cost to you. It takes you only 5 minutes, a handful of individuals, and you're already starting to change your personal circumstances. Add up the dots in this example, and you'll see that in 5 minutes you're already earning around 1,000 Rand a month. You know, we see a lot of advertising. I've been looking at Facebook lately. A lot of guys standing next to Range Rovers and Bentleys, and look at my new shoes, even though they're in the shop where they sell the shoes, they're not actually wearing them. Look at my new shoes, look at my 30,000 Rand handbag. I've seen a lot of that lately. The promise of instant wealth. We are suckers for it in South Africa. We're absolutely suckers for it. When somebody comes and says, just give me your money and I'll make you rich in 90 days, guys, surely, by now, we know that they're going to take your money. And wherever they promise you the Bentley and the this and the that, you know they're going to take your money. Here at DuePoint, we don't do that. We're going to show you how over time you will create wealth. That's the price you pay for any certain long-term, genuine wealth. No matter whether you do it through your career or building your own business, even here at DuePoint, the price is going to be time with us. Put the time in and your channel continues to grow. You now earn at a diminishing rate, but not to a limit. From the 8th point on, you always get 4% of 27.50 Rand for every product payment in your channel. As long as you qualify to earn. How do you qualify to earn? You go and watch our 2 minutes 57 second training video. And in 2 minutes and 57 seconds, we tell you how to qualify so that your entire channel is earning you income. When you hand it over to your children one day, they too will be able to take it and grow it even further and earn on the entire channel as long as they qualify to earn. Generational wealth is what we've built here. So what's the price of time here at DuePoint? How long does it take? What are you going to have to put in order to create permanent wealth? Well, we asked that question as well. We had to do a lot of maths on 20 years worth of data that we have. And we came up with what we call the 3+2 growth rate formula. We've got to know how fast you're going to grow. If you can grow at this rate, 3 people in your first month and 2 people every month thereafter. And I'm talking every month, not stopping for Christmas, not stopping because it's month end. We like to do that. We like to stop at month end. Oh, I'll just start again on the 1st. And we lose the last week of the month. No, if you're able to put 2 people in every month thereafter, we're not asking a lot, 3 in your first month, 2 every month thereafter. If you can do that over time, and we put lapses and cancellation rates in, etc., we believe that this is the time payment you will make. 6 months of time payment, and you will be on about 2,500 Rand a month. Not Bentleys and Range Rovers and 30,000 Rand handbags, 2,500 Rand a month. That's 30,000 Rand a year. But it's not there once off, it's there every month going forwards. What happens in your personal economic position with an extra 2,500 Rand a month? Well, will you pay another 6 months? Another 6 months of +2, +2, +2, +2 every month? Well, if you've done a year with us, we think you can reasonably expect to be on about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month with us. 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month in a year is 120,000 Rand. I know it's a lot slower than what they promised you on Facebook, where they said you'd be rich in 3 months. Folks, you know you're not going to be rich in 3 months. But here, we can get you to 120,000 Rand a year in 1 year of consistent work with us. Can you do 2 years with us? If you do 2 years, that will rise to 27,000 to 30,000 Rand. Not once off, not promised by some overseas company you've never seen a person from. Genuine, homegrown South African rands, 30,000 every month, 360,000 Rand a year after 2 years of being with us. If you can do 3 years with us, a 3-year time payment results in an income of about 40,000 to 45,000 Rand a month. If you're able to do 4 years with us, then that'll rise to 60,000 Rand a month, 720,000 Rand a year. And if you're able to do 5 years with us, 5 years, 60 months, not 5 weeks, not 5 months, not 5 days, 5 years with us, you'll be on 80,000 to 100,000 Rand a month. Now, and that's the number they throw around and bandy about in Facebook. Come and earn 100,000 Rand a month after 90 days with us. No, folks, we talk 60 months, 5 years. If you can commit to 5 years plus with DuePoint, we will get you to that 80,000 to 100,000 Rand a month. Not once off, but every month going forward. How has life changed? Some people say the problem with DuePoint is you earn too slowly. Folks, how long have you been employed for? 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? Did you ever get to 80,000 to 100,000 Rand in 5 years' time with your job? I really don't think so. And yet you go back there every single day, don't you? You're going to be back there tomorrow morning, yesing and knowing, sir, yes, sir, no, sir, yeah. You're going to be back there again tomorrow. And yet when we say give us 5 years to create a permanent lifetime wealth of 80,000 to 100,000 Rand a month, you tell us it's too slow. No, folks, what we do here is real. It's genuine. And we want you involved with us. Are people doing this? Well, for sure. This last month, we've been focusing on what we call our road to rank 9. I'll get to the details in a minute. But we have a couple of people we put up on the stage every month. We put high flyers up, we put people up who are not doing very well, and we put people up in the middle. We show you everybody. We've got nothing to hide here at DuePoint. We give you the entire spectrum, and we say decide where you're going to be in the spectrum for yourself. This month, we had up some new folk. This was last week, Tuesday, in fact. Renee and Henny van der Merwe from Gauteng, but they got guys all over the country that are building their team with us. They've been with us for 5 minutes. They literally have been with us for 5 minutes, and they've already built a channel that's earning for them over 1,000 Rand a month, 1,600 bucks extra already. Just coming in already every month. They are not out there, doing 12 hours a day recruiting individuals. They're just growing this on the side. It's extra income. Went through the long process of working through their own stigmas around this. I know particularly Henny. Henny said, watch, soon somebody's going to lose their money. 6 months down, no one had lost, everyone had gained. Suddenly the trust comes, the faith changes, and that money's coming in. So our lovely WhatsApp groups doing some circulation again. Can't pay this month because our FD's in another country. Don't we love it, Patrick? Those of you who've been with us will know that for every month in all the years that DuePoint has been around, we have never missed a payment and never been late once. Okay, a little bit of that. It only takes 2 or 3 months of being paid on the same day every single month for you to gain the faith you need to really put some effort in and to start building your channel. Now, as part of our Road to Rank 9 campaign, this year, or in the last month, we've been focusing on December. Our Rank 9 guys are coming away with us to Mauritius, and we showcased for you last Tuesday 2 people who have been pushing pretty hard, or two couples that have been pushing hard in getting to Rank 9, how they got there. And you'll see it's actually not rocket science. At DuePoint, we think we've got the simplest system in the world. They just did a couple of things repeatedly, and all of a sudden they found themselves at Rank 9, and every year they're coming away with us to Mauritius. We've got Donnie van Wyk, who was up first. Took him 16 months to get to rank 9. 16 months. We generally say it takes 19 months to get to rank 9. He did it in 16. He started in his first month by bringing and connecting 1 person to DuePoint. 1 person. I say 3 in your first month. He only did 1. Okay, we'll forgive him. Because after that, he started getting a bit of traction, and he's averaged 5 people a month since then. 5 people a month. Do you see what he's saying? I don't go to you and say, listen, you've got to put 5,000 people in over the next 6 months. Just slow and steady. 5 people a month every month for 16 months, and that 5 people a month translated into 13 qualified guys on his first point, and those 13 qualified guys made him rank 9 in our system. Go and watch our training, you'll understand how that works. And now, not only does he enjoy the earnings of about 20 to 30,000 Rand at rank 9, he's actually gone beyond that now, but rank 9, about 20 to 30,000 Rand a month's worth of earnings. He now, and his family now, come away with us every year to Mauritius. 5-star, business class, all expenses paid. I mean, come on. Come on. Is the time and the energy not worth it here at DuePoint? Or you're going to run after the person with the fake Range Rover and the handbag that's in the shopping center? I mean, come on. We're building real wealth here at DuePoint. We then had Patrick and Pumi up with us as well. They went rank 9 in 11 months. Average 19 again, 11 months. That's less than a year. For those of you who want to be with us next year and you're brand new, you can do that. You can do it. Patrick and Pumi did 11 months with us to get there. They started off 14 people in their first month, a much better start. Much better than Donnie's 1. It was 14 people in their first month, and they've averaged 8 ever since. 8 new people. That's them personally. That's not their channel. That's them personally committing to the task of connecting people to us, and they connect 8 people a month to us, and that meant that within 11 months, they were qualified as rank 9. And you'll notice that they qualified rank 9 with the same number of qualified wealth engineers on their first point, around about 13. So if you want to know what the magic number is, you need about 10 to 13 people on your first point to go rank 9 with us. It's exciting. What are you doing at DuePoint? We put everything in open display for you. If you go to our YouTube channel, you go to the bottom, you'll see it says, Wealth Engineers Tell All. You will find all the testimonies. And there's got to be over 100 now that we have filmed and put up there of people who have worked to different levels at DuePoint. Some earning a couple hundred Rand, some a couple thousand, some earning tens of thousands of Rands every month. They're all there for you. Get onto that YouTube channel, see what they've done, and decide for yourself what you are doing at DuePoint with us. And so, folks, that's DuePoint, top to bottom. Everything you need to know to make a decision tonight, I've just told you. Everything I tell you from this point is just extra stuff. If you want to become a wealth engineer, super simple. No matter where you are in the country tonight, you simply go to DuePoint.net, our website. You click the join or apply button at the bottom, fill out the application form, and within 5 minutes, you're a wealth engineer. Not a cent having left your pockets. Not a cent. and you are a wealth engineer, and tonight you can start building your wealth with us. If you're serious, get serious. Get the tools. The tools, again, can get picked up at our information counter, or you can order them from info@DuePoint.net, and we'll have them sent to you. If you struggle with data, USB stick. No more, I don't have data. We killed that problem. USB stick, buy it, get it done. I want to see orders coming in the droves so that you've got a USB stick to plug into your TV or computer at home and show people the DuePoint opportunity. If you struggle with your phone dying on you, and we do everything on our phones at DuePoint, get the backup battery. Get the business cards if you want to connect people to us on a genuine, legitimized manner. And we've got all the others, caps and pens and pins and covers for tablets and notebooks and notepads. It's all there. Get them all. Order them from our customer service, and let's get them to you out there. Folks, we are alive and kicking on Facebook. If you are not following us on Facebook, you are missing half the content. I've had a couple of chats with a couple of DuePoint wealth engineers who've said, I'm not on Facebook. And I've said to them, did you know we're running a competition on Facebook? Oh, no, I didn't know that. Did you know that we got a special event this weekend? Oh, no, I didn't know that. Did you know you can park inside at DuePoint again? No, I didn't know that. Well, it sounds like it's time for you to get on Facebook. Now, folks, you might not want to be on Facebook, so start a fake account. I got a fake account. It's easy. You go in, you put fake details in, you've got a Facebook, and you follow us. The only reason you're there is to follow what we're putting up. Everyday video content, everyday special things, announcements, competitions. We're running one right now. It finishes at the end of this week. All of that is on our Facebook site. The core, heart, and soul of our business is on our YouTube channel, so subscribe. Again, it's free to subscribe. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You go there, you subscribe, you'll know when we're live every day. And then, folks, we want you to download our app. This is something that we seem to be struggling with a little bit. Some people are becoming wealth engineers off of our website and never downloading the app. Guys, the app makes your life of building wealth with us 100 times easier. It is super simple. It is free, like everything at DuePoint. Go to the App Store, search DuePoint, download the app onto your phone. You are then connected to your channel. In real time, you can monitor it in real time, what's happening in your channel. All your training's there, guys. And again, I beg you to do the training. You want to understand how to qualify to earn? You're going to want to do the training. Tools, bottom right-hand corner, in order, all your training videos. You don't even have to read. We've done everything in video for you. Make sure you've got it. It's got your personal documentation, your policy documents there, and all your details as well. You can't afford not to have our app on your phone. Folks, we also train you in this process. Again, this is probably the thing we spend the most time on, is training individuals. People are not particularly well educated in South Africa. We know that. That's our past. But also, people are badly educated in the direct selling market. They've got the wrong ideas, the wrong perception, and they've had the wrong training, which has normally meant they've failed repeatedly in the past. Here at DuePoint, we spend time and money constantly on training you to be a better and better wealth creator for yourself. We do it through our XP Rewards program. Our XP Rewards program rewards you XP points every time you complete a step or a stage in our training program. That those XP points accumulate. They're not worth rands and cents. They accumulate, and as they accumulate, we know how experienced and mature you are as a wealth creator in our system. As you accumulate that experience, and naturally your channel will start growing. And where you meet those two criteria, we rank you up in our system. For many South Africans, the sense of stalemate, trapped, non-moving, that sense is something we want to break here at DuePoint. With our XP Rewards program, we put you into a process where you start moving again forwards. And as you rank up in our training program, we reward you. In the beginning, a little bit of cash. As you get a little bit more serious, the cash gets a lot more serious. And then we start to give you tools to help you grow your channel. At rank 5, you get a imported lightning memory stick, plugs into every electronic device in South Africa, jam-packed with all of our presentations, tools, training, testimony, everything that you need to connect people to DuePoint. And rank 7, we give you a set of imported business cards, gold gilded, 12,500 rands worth. Takes us 6 weeks to produce them for you. It has to go through 3 printers, 2 of which are overseas, to give you the finest set of gold gilded business cards in the country. We really haven't had anybody bring us a business card that looks better than the one that we give you, and you're able to use it to connect people to DuePoint. And then at rank 9, as we've discussed a little bit earlier, when you achieve rank 9, we take you and your family away every year for the rest of your life, as long as you maintain your channel size with us, on a 5-star business class, all expenses paid trip. We again are uncertain if there is anybody out there that is doing the same thing. We've heard of all sorts of things, like you can qualify, but you've got to buy the air tickets. Or you've qualified, but only you can come, not even your wife. Sometimes you and your wife, but not your kids. We've heard of all sorts of things. Once off and you've got to re-qualify next year, etc., etc. No. Here we have a very different objective. We want to change the circumstances of South Africans, all of them. And if we can do that, we've got to do it permanently, not just once off. If you commit your time and your focus to building a Rank 9 channel here at DuePoint, we take you away for the rest of your life. And your Decembers, because we go every December. We've been before, and we're going again this year, and we're going again next year. Start to look a bit like this.
All of your wind has gone, and all of the paths you've drawn have sunk to the ocean sun where no one can see. You stand on at the dark embrace, cower the dreams you chase under the rust and blood. Don't let yourself give up.
Alrighty, 8th of December, we're getting on the plane, and we're off. We're off again, and we'll be off again next year as well. Will you get there quickly? No. 3 plus 2. If you're adding 2 people a month, what did I say? Average 19 months. Can you get there quicker? Absolutely. Our record to rank 9 is 5 months. 5 months. I'm waiting to see that record tumble. Somebody's going to make it tumble. Somebody's going to get to rank 9 in less than 5 months. That can be you. We are off at the end of this year. There's 90 days left. Many of you are pushing for it. Keep going. Keep going. Some of you are striving to get there. That's fine. You might miss it. It doesn't matter. We go next year, but don't stop. You want next year to be a springboard of what you've done from in this year. You want to just really motor into next year if you want to join us there for next year's trip. It is always there for you at rank 9. And once you reach rank 9, you can go even beyond. Guys, we have been running our Road to Rank 9 competition for the last month. It is coming to fruition this Friday, 12:15 presentation. Make sure you tune in live wherever you are in the country, because we're going to be drawing 10 people, if I remember correctly, going to be getting 2,000 Rand each that I pull out of the hat. What did you have to do? You had to go and tag 5 friends on Facebook. That's all. You just had to tag 5 friends. Have you done it? Have you been one of the people that went in and tagged 5 friends so that you can have your name in the jar on Friday when we pull it out for an extra 2 grand this month? This Saturday morning, we've got some interesting stuff happening as well. At rank 11, once you've gone beyond rank 9 to rank 11, we give you your own car. You see, we don't have to do the picture of me standing next to the black Range Rover, pretending. We don't pretend. We actually have real. We have real. Go to YouTube, you will see real. All rank 11s get their own car from DuePoint. It's not rented from us. It's not financed through us. We don't give it to you and take it away. We don't cover it in branding. It's your car. And our hope is that you will use this car to continue to build your wealth and freedom here at DuePoint with us. And so, folks, this Saturday morning, Wealth Generators Leadership Workshop for rank 4s and above at 9 a.m. I actually thought I had put the slide up, but maybe Jane has removed it for me. I blame Jane for everything. Anyway, this Saturday, 9 a.m., we're doing our leadership workshop with all of our rank 4s and above. If you want to join us, go rank 4. Get to rank 4. It's not rocket science to get to rank 4. If you can, you come and have exclusive hands-on training with us with regard to leadership and channel building here at DuePoint. And we're doing it at 9 o'clock. We've got some interesting announcements to make on that Saturday morning. You can't afford to miss it. If you rank 4 and above, please reply immediately to Jane's email. If you haven't checked your email, for goodness sake, go and check it. Respond to Jane and Rob's email so we can get you a spot booked in here. If you're from around the country, please respond as well so we know who's watching, and tune in live 9 o'clock this Saturday morning. It's going to be a great one with me. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that you can see that we are rather serious about what we're doing here at DuePoint. This is not fun and games. It's nothing like you have seen before, that I can assure you. We're not another one of those things. This is quite different. We are creating wealth here at DuePoint, and we want you with us. If you've got questions and concerns, that's absolutely natural. Ask the people you're with or call our client service team Monday through Friday, and we'll answer your questions. But what we don't want is we don't want you walking out tonight without this tool in your hands. It's not going to cost you anything this evening. Pick it up, get out there, and start building your wealth with us here at DuePoint. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you tomorrow again at 6:30, and I'm going to see you guys outside. Thanks.